Collier County Board of County Commissioners, Community Redevelopment Agency Board, Airport Authority, Meeting Agenda. Board of County Commission Chambers, Collier County Government Center, 3299 Tamiami Trail East, 3rd floor, Naples, Florida. October 25th, 2016 at 9 a.m. Commissioner Donna Fiala, District 1, BCC Chair. Commissioner Tim Nance, District 5, BCC Vice Chair, CRAB Chair. Commissioner Georgia Hiller, District 2, Community and Economic Development Chair. Commissioner Tom Henning, District 3, PSCC Representative. Commissioner Penny Taylor, District 4, CRAB Vice Chair, TDC Chair. Notice, all persons wishing to speak on an agenda item must register prior to the presentation of the agenda item to be addressed. All registered speakers will receive up to 3 minutes unless the time is adjusted by the chairman. Public comment on general topics not on the current or future agenda to be heard no sooner than 1 p.m. or at the conclusion of the agenda, whichever occurs first. Requests to address the board on subjects which are not on this agenda must be submitted in writing with explanation to the county manager at least 13 days prior to the date of the meeting and will be heard under public petitions. Public petitions are limited to the presenter with a maximum time of 10 minutes. Any person who decides to appeal a decision of this board will need a record of the proceeding pertaining thereto, and therefore may need to ensure that a verbatim record of the proceedings is made, which recording includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. Collier County Ordinance Number 2003-53 as amended by Ordinance 2004-05 and 2007-24 requires that all lobbyists shall, before engaging in any lobbying activities, including but not limiting to addressing the Board of County Commissioners, register with the clerk to the board at the Board Minutes and Records Department. If you are a person with a disability who needs any accommodation in order to participate in this proceeding, you are entitled, at no cost to you, the provision of certain assistance. Please contact the Collier County Facilities Management Division, located at 3335 East Tamiami Trail, Suite 1, Naples, Florida, or call 239-252-8380. Assisted listening devices for the hearing impaired are available in the Facilities Management Division. Lunch recess scheduled for 12 noon to 1 p.m. Item 1. Invocation and Pledge of Allegiance. 1A. Invocation by Pastor Michael Bannon of Crossroads Community Church of Naples. Item 2. Agenda and Minutes. 2A. Approval of today's regular consent and summary agenda as amended. Ex parte disclosure provided by Commission members for consent agenda. Item 3. Service Awards. Item 4. Proclamations. 4A. Proclamation designating October 24th through 30th as Marco Island Women's Club Week in Collier County in recognition of the 50th anniversary of the founding of the club and in celebrating of 50 years of giving back to be accepted by Jacqueline Pierce, President, Priscilla Penn, Vice President, Austin Frawley, Recording Secretary, Rhonda Balham, Corresponding Secretary, Debbie Rago, Treasurer, and Lynn Nosifora, Assistant Treasurer. 4B. Proclamation designating November 5, 2016 as Florida Panther Festival Days in Collier County in recognition of the festival's goal of educating attendees about the Florida Panther's life and habitat. To be accepted by Amber Crooks, Friends of the Florida Panther Refugee, Jessica Soot, Florida Panther National Wildlife Refugee, and Jack Mulvina from the Naples Zoo. 4C. Proclamation recognizing the expansion of the Von Arch Wildlife Hospital at the Conservancy of Southwest Florida and designating December 6, 2006 as Von Arch Wildlife Hospital Outdoor Rehabilitation Day. To be accepted by Joanne Fitzgerald, Director of the Von Arch Wildlife Hospital and members of the Conservancy of Southwest Florida. 4D. Proclamation designating October 28, 2016 as 17th Annual Red Walk at Laley Elementary School in celebration of Red Women Week activities. To be accepted by Dr. Kamala Patton, Superintendent of Collier County Schools, Ms. Krista Crane, Laley Elementary School Principal, and Mr. Craig Allen Grussel, Project Director. Item 5. Presentations. 5A. Presentation of the 2016 James V. Mudd Fellowship Award to be presented by Tim C. Durham, Executive Manager of Corporate Business Operations. Item 6. Public petitions. Item 7. Public comments not on the current or future agenda. Item 7 to be heard no sooner than 1 p.m. unless otherwise noted. Item 8. Board of Zoning Appeals. Item 8 to be heard no sooner than 1:30 p.m. unless otherwise noted. 8A, this item to be heard at 10:30 a.m. to provide the Board of County Commissioners, acting as the Board of Zoning Appeals, the review of the appeal filed by the Vaguna Corporation, owner of the Beach Box Cafe, of the Zoning Director's revocation of the Administrative Parking Reduction APR PL 201500192 that had requested a reduction of the required parking from 47 spaces to 16 spaces. The subject property is located at the northeast corner of Gulf Shore Drive and Vanderbilt Beach Road in Section 33, Township 48 South, Range 25 East in Collier County, Florida. Item 9. Advertised public hearings. Item 9 to be heard no sooner than 1:30 p.m. unless otherwise noted. 9A. This item to be heard at 1:30. This item requires that all participants be sworn in and ex parte disclosure be provided by Commission members. Recommendation to approve an ordinance amending ordinance number 2006-50, the Creekside Commerce Park Commercial Planned Unit Development, as amended by increasing the allowable square footage in the Industrial Commercial District by 166,000 square feet for a total of 716,000 square feet of gross floor area of industrial/commerce uses, and increasing the acreage from 41.6 to 49.9 net acres by amending the business district to increase the allowable square footage of floor area from 260,000 square feet to 292,000 square feet, including from 200,000 square feet to 242,000 square feet of office uses, and from 60,000 to 50,000 square feet of retail uses, by amending the Industrial Commerce District to allow parcels west of Goodlet Frank Road to increase the zone height from 35 to 50 feet for Tract 5 on the master plan, which shall have zone height of 104 and actual of 122 feet, by amending the business district to allow Tract 9 of the master plan east of the Goodlet Frank Road to increase the zone height by 75 feet to actual height of 85 feet, by increasing the overall floor area ratio from 35 to 45, by reducing the preserve requirement and by adding a deviation to allow a portion of the preserve to be off-site, by adding a deviation to allow Tract 5 on the master plan to be eligible for the county's architectural deviation process. The subject property is located south of Mockley Road on both east and west of Goodlet Frank Road in Section 27, Township 48 South, Range 25 East, Collier County, Florida, consisting of 106 acres, affecting by date PUDA PL 21601118165. 9B. This item to be heard immediately after 9A. This item requires that the ex parte disclosure be provided by the board. Should a hearing be held on this item, all participants are required to be sworn in. Recommendation to Purdue position VAC-PL 2061000222294 to disclaim, renounce, and vacate the county and the public interest in the portion tract R Creekside Boulevard right-of-way, being a part of Creekside Commerce Park West Unit 2 Plat Book 35, page 43 of the Private Book Records of Collier County, Florida. The subject property is located south of Mockley Road between Arthrex Boulevard and Creekside Street in Section 27, Township 48 South, Range 25 East, Collier County, Florida. Item 10, Board of County Commissioners. Item 11, County Manager's Report. 11A, recommendation to award contract number 16-6675 Lake Travers Road at North 19th Street intersection project to Baness Incorporated in the amount of $1,385,000.01, project number 60192. 11B, recommendation to approve the third amendment to the real estate purchase agreement approved April 26, 2016, dated May 9, 2016, between Real Estate Partners International, LLC, and the Board of County Commissioners, acting as the authority for Bayshore Gateway Triangle redevelopment area regarding the cell phone tower relocation. 11C, this item to be heard immediately following item 9B, recommendation to approve a developer agreement with Barron Collier Partnership and Arthrex Inc. in Collier County to design, permit, and construct roadway and intersection improvements and relocation of the Pine Ridge Weir located within the Creekside Commerce Center planned unit of development. This is a companion item to agenda items 9A and 9B. 11D, this item to be heard at 10 a.m. Recommendation to approve an agreement with the Urban Land Institute to convene an advisory services panel in Collier County to result in a high level of housing policy recommendations and therefore assisting in the process of housing plan development, and to waive competition, declaring this a single source service in the best interest of the county. Item 12, County Attorney's Report. 12A, recommendation to authorize the county attorney to file a lawsuit seeking to regroup in excess of $6.5 million paid to Holiday CVS LLC, a corporate subsidiary of CVS Health Corp. and the Realty Trust Group LLC pursuant to a jury awarded in January 2014. The claims in the lawsuit are for unjust enrichment and civil conspiracy to commit intrinsic fraud on the court. Item 13, other constitutional officers. Item 14, Airport Authority and/or Community Redevelopment Agency. Item 14A, Airport. Item 14B, Community Redevelopment Agency. Item 15, Staff and Commission General Communications. 15A, Current BCC Workshop Schedule. Item 16, Consent Agenda. All matters listed under this item are considered to be routine, and action will be taken by one motion without separate discussion of each item. If discussion is desired by a member of the board, that item or items will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. For more information on consent agenda items, call 252-8586. Item 17, Summary Agenda. This section is for advertised public hearings and must meet the following criteria. 1. A recommendation for approval from staff. 2. Unanimous recommendations for approval from the Planning Commission or other authorizing agencies of all members present and voting. 3. No written or oral objections to the item received by staff, the Collier County Planning Commission, or other authorizing agencies or the board prior to the commencement of the BCC meeting on which the items are scheduled to be heard. And 4. No individuals are registered to speak in opposition to the item. For those items which are quasi-judicial in nature, all participants must be sworn in. For more information on summary agenda items, call 252-8586.